What's up guys, Griff the Wiz here. Today I'm going to be talking about the new updates that have happened since 2019, which include the spring, summer, fall update for 2019, and also the two updates that have happened so far in 2020. I'm going to be talking about what is spanned in these updates, what has changed in the community, and the new Wiz YouTubers that are making videos nowadays that you should check out. A lot of people have come in and gone since 2018. The real J's kind of come back, not really, but kind of. Austin the Sauce has made a huge explosion in the Wizard101 community and kind of reunited it once again. YouTubers like, what's his name? I think his name's Ferric, Blake PvP, Hyga, Fairy Queens, several different YouTubers like that have made different kind of names for themselves in the community, such as Blake, who makes PvP videos, I think he has a Warlord Death, Myth, and Fire. I might be wrong, but he probably has more. No, Balance too. I don't know, but he makes videos for max level and makes a lot of guides on how to play them. Hyga makes a lot of PvE guides. He makes different sets for each character and makes videos on how to make them and everything, which is pretty cool. Fairy Queens kind of does everything, especially PvP. She is a well-known Wiz YouTuber and has been kind of blowing up the past few months in the Wizard101 community. And there's many others that I'm probably not listing off, but those are the main ones that have been blowing up the past few months, especially during quarantine. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. First of all, updates. What has happened in the past 2 years? In 2019, they also added some more skeleton key bosses like the Spirit of Ignorance, the Aether Elemental, and others. The Spirit of Ignorance drops several different Stitch gear, and he's only a level 20 boss that drops yeah, just pretty much Stitch gear and maybe I think one permanent mount. The Aether Elemental does the same, except he's a 130 boss. They added more Decathlon changes and also some more Monstrology creatures. They added a new backpack tab for elixirs, which you can see right here. It'll store all your elixirs here that you earn from daily events and Scroll of Fortune and etc. They added a windowed borderless mode, which is pretty cool, and it actually has helped me specifically, for someone who has 2 monitors. Helps out a lot with recording and such. They made countless changes to graphics and other things. They added a 7th character slot, which you can buy from the crown shop. I'll show you that right now. Right here, 18,000 crowns. Pretty pricey, but it is really cool that you can make a 7th character slot. The first time user experience, or the FTUE, which has much better tutorials for starter characters and everything. I'll show some trailers and videos of that right now.
Welcome to Unicorn Way. There are creatures here who will attack you if you get too close to them, so stick to the task at hand.
Whoa, 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 young student. The street's very dangerous right now. Is there something I can help you with?
Wizard, do you see the symbol above Private Connolly's head? That means he has something important to tell you. Go speak with him.
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for. This used to be a pleasant street, but we've been invaded by the guards, and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead. Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me. Good luck!
To battle the monsters, run up to them on the street. When you get close enough to them, they will summon a combat sigil, and you will be pulled into combat. If you want to avoid battle, you can keep safe by staying on the sidewalk.
If you can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
The Wizard City revamp was completed. Including the first time user experience, they've also added teleporter hubs in each area, which is really cool. For example, in Cyclops Lane, you can go to Achilles Tower, the main gate, and the Ias Tower. Pretty cool. And my personal favorite, the changes that I've made to Triton Avenue are absolutely beautiful. It looks literally like a freaking wizard, like, it looks literally amazing. It looks kind of like a actual, like, storm in a wizard-like world. I don't know, it's just so realistic and I love it. I think they've done great, especially on Triton Avenue. And of course, they've also added the teleporter sections to this place as well. And finally, in Firecat Alley, they've added a much cooler new fire atmosphere here. Looks honestly really good. I really like it. Not as good as Triton Avenue in my opinion, but I do really like the changes they've made. It really does look like the name, you know, Firecat Alley. Looks awesome. I like it a lot. But in terms of graphics changes, there's even a lot more that span across the new updates. And I believe they're working on a Crocotopia one as well. But we'll have to see. On to the next update. They've added the Scroll of Fortune, which basically is like a daily event which you can buy. It costs 7,500 crowns, and you can buy the premium pass for it, which is really cool because it adds, you know, a lot to the game. There's a lot of new stuff you can get. You can get a jewel that's really good. You can get forms for Beastmoon. You can get packs in here. It's pretty worth it. You get a lot of cool stuff. Double pet XP for 3 hours, pretty cool change to the game. But yeah, I think it's honestly a really cool thing that they've added. And although it costs money, it's really not that annoying. I really think it's worth getting if you play a lot. They've also added the Beastmoon Hunt, which is a new change. It's a new PvP event where you basically do like a 5-on-5, I think, event. And you go in and use your different forms, which are the Beastmoon idols, to PvP. It's really cool. Kind of skill-based, strategy-based, and it's really fun to do with friends. And yeah. Also, in the Wizard City, they've added the Catacombs and the Max Dragoon gear. The Dragoon gear is kind of overpowered, and PvP players use it a lot, but it is also a great, like new gear change, and it's been also very controversial as well. Not just for the PvP power, but also because it's very hard to obtain. Now in the Catacombs, you have to farm and get 300 alchemical extract, 50 alchemical salts, and 5 alchemical crystals, which takes like hours to get. So each piece will take you a very long time. They ended up eventually adding the Fellspawn change, which is perfect because you can just farm them, and there's plenty of strategies out there where you can like do it in like 3 to 5 rounds. So it's actually not too bad. Here's the drains in case you wanted to see that. Here's the guy from the quest tree, the boss. And yeah, just basically you quest through the catacombs, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty entertaining, and there's a lot of cool side quests here too that kind of entertain the future story. But yeah, it's a really cool new thing that they've added to the game, and besides the headache that the farming causes, I think it's pretty cool. They've also added a spell writing system, which has been also very controversial. It's kind of pay to win, but you can get these really cool spell element updates for your spells. So they're obviously not that significant, but they do introduce a really cool new feature. Pretty awesome. I think the more that they make these less pay to win, the cooler that they'll be, but that'll just be in time. But yeah. They've also added the Backpack Butler, which I don't have, but it is a really cool change where you can search through your backpacks on several wizards, and then you can kind of, you know, go through all your characters and be able to find out where your stuff is and everything. Here he is, the Backpack Butler. I don't know why it's kind of glitched like that, but he's only 2,500 gold. You can buy him from Albert Quickhammer, which is near Alex Edge. Here it is. And right here is where you can buy the Backpack Butler. They've also made changes to the hatchmaking kiosk, which I'll show you right now. They made it more expensive, as well as a little bit harder to attain these pets. Here's the hatchmaking kiosk. If you haven't seen it before, it's a really cool way to hatch your pets and kind of find the perfect balance. So here you go. Here's all the pets in here. They've nerfed it so you can only search up two talents at once. let's say I want a pet with Fire Dealer and Furnace. I can only search for 2 of them. If I try to add any more, then it won't let me. So I'll go, let's see, I'll go add, say, Fire Hunter, and it won't let me. So yeah, kind of an interesting nerf, and also they've made it a lot more expensive. So I'll go hatch with, let's say, a Bloodwing, or no, so I'll just hatch with this. As you can see, 90,000, 90,000, 90,000, 90,000, 100,000. You can see it's a lot more expensive. They about doubled in price, which is pretty crazy, but they've done that to nerf the incredible ability of people able to create pets so quickly. But on the positive, later on they made this change where you can skip a game. I'll do that just because I don't care about my energy, and just feed your pet straight up. Let's feed him real quick. I'll feed him this. You just skip the game over and over again, but you have to complete the game 25 times on each character to be able to do that. And it doesn't. It doesn't transfer between characters. So you have to do it on every one of your characters. It's a bit of a headache, but it's much quicker than doing the dance game and just failing every time, which I really like that they've done. There's new castle magic, which I won't be able to show you because I'm not really into that kind of thing, but for those people that love houses and love castle magic, there's a lot more stuff to check out, and I'm sure there's more content creators that have made some kind of info on that. You can also play as your pet for the cost of happiness. It's kind of useless, but I mean, you can do it. Costs no happiness, and here you go. You can also dance as your pet. It's pretty cool. You can inspect your pet, just look at the stats on it, and again, you can just feed it snacks for happiness. There you go. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a new change they've made, and it just makes you be able to move around as your pet more often. They've also made a change that involves you being able to get more XP as your pet. So every single time that you complete a quest, you'll get 4 XP for your pet, and I believe it's only for main quests, but I might be wrong. But as far as I know, for main quests, as soon as you complete one, it gives you 4 XP. They've also added this event called the Pet Promenade Event, which is over right now, but they make it available every like 2 weeks or so, and you can get free hatch frees. You can get reset hatching timers, hatching elixirs, cool jewels and stuff like that. But yeah, they've made nerfs to many of the bosses, especially in Chrysalis. A lot of them are much easier than they used to be, so beating the later on worlds won't be nearly as hard. They've made a UI revamp if you haven't noticed yet, so a lot of the gear and stuff looks different. You have to do Control-click to like look at the new info on it in case it gives spells or something. So as you can see, this is part of a set as well. So they've added set bonuses, which is a really cool change. So if you have 3 pieces on, you get 7 fire damage and 140 pip conversion, which is pretty cool. If you have 2 on, you get 6% accuracy for Fire Skull. So just a cool different set bonus that they've added for different sets. It's not for all sets in the game, but it is for some notable ones like the Dragon Gear, some of the packs, and the new bundles and stuff. They've added Chrysalis Fishing for you guys out there who like fishing and everything. They've added that. I'm not sure if it's good or not, if you can get anything cool, but they've made new spell updates, which I'll list here. Many other changes, which you can go find out on your own, or I can make a separate video for it. They've also made more Beastmoon updates since it was released, and it's now a lot different than it used to be. I believe there's new maps and stuff like that. There's new character updates and new faces. So they made the new magic mirror a lot different, and I'll go show that right now. here's the new magic mirror. So now you might notice there's really nothing different about this room, but you will notice that they've changed a lot of what's happened in here. So first of all, it doesn't cost crowns anymore, it costs gold. So you can change your eye shape as you were able to. But you can change your eyebrow colors now, so if in case you want them to be, say, pink because you're a psychopath, you can do that. Want to change your eye color to different new colors that they've added, you can do that. Made like these little cat eye kind of things. They've added new face paints. I think just the freckles is the new one. They've changed how the glasses look, which they don't really look bad anymore. I think they look decent. I think they added new skin tones, but I might be wrong. I think they added like a few different skin tones. They added new noses. They added new mouth options, and they now have new mouth animations. Your character also blinks now, which is kind of cool. You can also change your lip color, and many other things they've done, but the most notable things is definitely the fact that it's free for gold now, and it's a lot better than having to spend crowns to change your face every time. But I think it's pretty cool. They've done a lot to the magic mirror, and the faces look honestly really good as soon as you update them. You can change them and make them look a lot like your own face, which is really cool. Yo, what's up guys, Editing Griff here popping in. I just wanted to say real quick that I excluded most of the PvP changes from this video because it became a lot longer than I thought it would. It's like nearing 20 minutes. So if you guys want me to make a part 2, including all the PvP changes and the new meta and everything, I will do that because I've been doing a lot of PvP recently. I'm not too good at it because my stats are kind of scuffed, but I do know what's going on in the meta right now, and I can make a new guide on that if need be. Let me know if you guys want that, and I'll make that for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. That's enough for the video. I don't want it to be way too long. Hope you guys enjoyed.